Kweku Asante leads a team of journalists at Fact Check Ghana, a project by the Media Foundation for West Africa based in the capital Accra. The team has the daunting task of fighting disinformation and misinformation in social media and in traditional media. Asante says he and his colleagues have no shortage of material to work on.
There's a lot of disinformation out there. You wake up in the morning and you see a lot of mentions and tag. Could you look into this for us? Is this accurate information? Is it really the case? Anybody here to help us? And then we come in here and say, well, we have verified it. This is what is the truth. This is not accurate. So this is the accurate information.
Fact-checking is Asante's passion, and for the past 5 years, he has worked to empower Ghanaians with accurate information.
It gives me a lot of joy, knowing that you are doing something that directly connects to bringing impact and direct influence on the people, because false information can have very dire impact. Look at COVID-19 when there was an influx of false information.
University student Portia Fafale Geja knows firsthand about the impact false information can have. She almost got duped after receiving false information on WhatsApp about Ghana's Vice President, Mahamudu Bawumia, giving out free cash.
So someone sent a link to me that Bawumia was giving out free money. So I just clicked on the link, did all the process, and it got to a point where I had to share on WhatsApp. I was sharing. At the end of the day, I never got the money. So it was there that I realized someone came to tell me that these news are fake, so I shouldn't just follow them. Because imagine the time I was using to share those links, I could have done something. And at that way, I was using my data, and I was sharing something that was very fake. I felt embarrassed.
Asante and his team deploy several digital tools to verify information. The Invade Fake Debunker is one of them, helping to authenticate the source of any video that is published online. Asante says more verification tools are available to help.
When it comes to videos, Invade Fake Debunker has always helped us in terms of pulling the frames from photos to help us do searches on videos. There's a new platform that's popped up, GeoSpy, combines both the Google platform for photos and geolocation, merged. Also really helps us.
Asante is not alone in this fight. Rabiu Al-Hassan has been a practicing journalist for more than 10 years now. He's the team lead at Fact Space West Africa, a fact-checking organization working to tackle misinformation and disinformation, as well as propaganda across West Africa. Ghana Fact is part of this organization. Al-Hassan says for him, fighting misinformation is more than just a job. He knows the harm that bad news can do to ordinary people, nations, and the entire West African region.
We are not too far off from having bad actors pay attention to what is happening in the country, identify the major fault lines, and try to exploit that. The reason why we are trying in our own small ways to make impact by helping newsrooms in setting up their fact-checking decks, by helping journalists be equipped with more skill set to be able to identify misinformation and tackle disinformation campaigns.
Al-Hassan and his team rely on several digital tools to support their work. Prominent among them is reverse image search on some images that circulate on social media. He is optimistic that fact-checking can keep pace with misinformation.
We are seeing more and more young people online, and there is more appetite by various actors to be able to control the narrative, just as we saw with mainstream media as well online. So our work has become very relevant. The future looks promising, and we are confident that we would contribute in our own small might to dealing with information disorder, not just in Ghana but across the continent.
Al-Hassan is now mentoring young fact-checkers to join his team.
I'm fascinated about the fact that I'm able to tell the public that beyond what the person has said or beyond what has been reported, I've been able to go further to know whether that is true or not.
At Fact Check Ghana, Asante also shares his skills with young journalists to make sure fighting disinformation becomes a core part of a journalist's job.
This was my first experience as a fact checker, transitioning from a fellowship held here, the NGIJ fellowship, and now working with Fact Check Ghana. Kweku has really been instrumental in my journey as a fact checker, because from the fellowship he was my trainer and now he's my editor. So he's really been very instrumental in my journey as a fact checker.
Isaac Kaledzi, VOA Africa, Accra, Ghana.